I hope everybody has had a great week. Let's talk about the forecast for your weekend. We're going to have an upper level disturbance located just off our coastline, and as this gives us a south and an easterly wind, it is going to draw in a good bit of moisture to our atmosphere to lead to partly sunny, if not mostly cloudy skies. But regarding rainfall, the lower levels of the atmosphere are going to be very dry, and even if there is rain falling, I think most of it is actually going to evaporate before it reaches the surface, so rain chances will be very, very small. And aside from partly sunny skies, or with partly sunny skies, it'll actually be a pretty nice weekend to say the least. So here's looking at your house hunting forecast, probably brought to you by Miss Vicky Durkin and Remax Southern Shores. Temperature-wise, we'll be starting out in the mid-60s for your morning, climbing into the upper 70s to around 80 for your afternoon, and then gradually temperatures will fall into the mid to upper 70s as the sun has blown back down the horizon. Basically, copy and paste this from Saturday and into your Sunday. Overall, the forecast will be very nice as we head into your weekend. Just keep an eye out for an isolated shower, but again, most of you will be staying dry. Heading into next week, from Monday, Tuesday, and into Wednesday, the forecast does not change all that much regarding our area, at least. Look for probably sunny skies. It'll be warm each day with temperatures in the lower to mid 80s. Not much change from Monday and into your Tuesday, and then gradually even into your Wednesday as well. Heading into your Thursday, we have a cold front approaching from the north, but notice how it's very, very flat. We like to see cold fronts being more vertical because that draws in more moisture from the Atlantic and from the Gulf, and that would lead to a better chance of rain. But the fact that it's so flat here, it's being cut off from the main jet stream, and there's not a lot of moisture with it, which is why our model doesn't even show a lot of rain. So heading into your Thursday, this will be our quote-unquote best chance of rain next week, but regarding rain chances, not very high. Only about a 40% chance right now, so it does not look to be a washout. And past Thursday into your Friday and even into next week, the forecast looks great, which I'll show you coming up in just a few seconds here. Let's turn our attention to the tropics. We've got a stationary front located right here, and within this, a new area of low pressure has formed within this, and just because it is over the warm waters of the southwestern Atlantic Ocean, the National Hurricane Center has given this a 10% chance of turning into something tropical. This will bring a pretty rainy week to eastern Florida heading into this weekend and into next week, but regarding the Carolinas, it's no threat to us whatsoever. And then aside from that, we have a brand new tropical wave or an upper level disturbance that has just moved off the western coast of Africa into the main development region of the Atlantic. And over the next 7 days, this now has a 50-50 shot at becoming a named storm over the next 7 to 10 days. And we'll look at these spaghetti models here. This is basically every single one of our ensemble plots showing us their own opinion of what they think that this potential future tropical storm could do. The fact that there's in such good alignment here gives us very high forecast confidence that this is what this system will be doing. But past that, once it gets to the north of the Caribbean islands, some of them have it going towards the Bahamas, and then some of them have it going out into the central Atlantic, while some of them have it turning out completely to sea in general. This means that the forecast confidence is very low in this area because they spread out so much. But the good thing is that there's definitely a clear turn to the north here, indicating that the chance of this ever becoming a threat to the U.S. is very, very low. And God forbid this were to ever become a threat to the U.S., it is still over 2 weeks away. So we have plenty of time to watch it. If this does become a named storm, the next names on the list are Jerry, Karen, Lorenzo, Melissa, Nestor, Olga, Pablo, Rebecca, Sebastian, Tanya, Van, and Wendy. Again, this is no threat, or there are no tropical threats coming our way over the next 7 to 10 days, which is great news in early October. Your 10-day forecast right along the Grand Strand, really not much change in our weather from Saturday and into Wednesday. Probably sunny skies each day, chance of a shower, but rain chances will not be very, very high. Our next best chance of rain will be Thursday, and then we're back to drier weather for Friday and into the upcoming weekend. Overnight lows will be in the 70s for this weekend and into early next week. We'll eventually be back into the upper 50s by the end of next week. And as we head further inland, basically the exact same thing. Probably sunny skies each day. Best chance of rain coming on Thursday. Afternoon highs in the low to mid 80s for your Saturday through your Wednesday. Overnight lows falling into the 60s.